I used to believe I was intrepid as a kid. I would dance as if nobody was watching me, and I wanted to watch horror movies that my parents would never let me watch. As I grew up, I was no longer avid about horror and opening up. In fact, I became quite reticent. Horror was my enemy, and I was terrified of random things. One such thing was water slides. I had never been on a water slide once in my life. And when my friend learned that, an idea popped into their mind. She and I went into a public pool to enjoy ourselves and swim. After some time, she said, "Why don't you go on the water slide once? And if you don't like it, you don't have to go on it again." Seems reasonable enough. However, it took some time to convince me. At first, I fabricated a pretext about why I should not go on a water slide. I've been on a roller coaster before. That's scarier than a water slide, right? Why do I need to go on a water slide then? She was not having it. A throng of my close friends and my sister were able to furtively cajole me into going up the steps to the water slide. When I reached the top, my mind ran with my fears of falling off the side of the slide. I did not want to become the one hapless individual that just so happened to slip to their demise. I wanted to turn back, but my friend was adroit in the art of persuasion. I was now the first person in line. The lifeguard gave a laconic explanation of what to do. "Sit or lie down, go when I say." I proceeded to lie down and let go of the handlebar when he said go. I was sliding through the water, my body moving with the turns in the slide. At some points, I was perpendicular to the ground and my life flashed before my eyes. Before I knew it, I was in the pool, safe and giggling. I faced my fear of slides and, more importantly, had a fantastic time. My sister would often force me to play Barbies with her. We would act out stories and make the Barbies gesticulate as they spoke. Generally, my sister was in charge of the stories. The stories I fabricated were rudimentary. They followed the same premise, and I would try to lead it into killing off all the characters so I wouldn't have to play anymore. This, however, caused my sister to accost me about it. Clearly irate, she would yell, "That's not fair! They're still alive and we are still playing!" Somehow she would coerce me into continuing playing with her for hours on end. Needless to say, I don't enjoy Barbies.